There aren't just 3 kids in Peppa Pig's family. There aren't even 4. According to the clues hidden across episodes, background art, and quiet blink and you miss it moments, there are 5 pig children, and the show has been hiding them in plain sight for nearly 20 years. Between attic shadows, duplicate faces, unexplained timelines, and a newborn who may have rewritten pig family history, we're putting together the full list of the pig family's secret siblings. And before we talk about Peppa's twin, the disappearing piglet, or the baby who stole everyone's spotlight, we need to begin with the child who may have lived long before any of them. The forgotten piglet, who quietly vanished from the show's timeline. 1. Oscar Pig, the lost middle child. Fans have noticed strange clues for years. Tiny details that suggest Peppa once had a brother between her and George, a piglet who existed before the show pretends George was born. The first major clue is found in one of the least explored locations in Peppa Pig, the attic. Yes, the house has one, no one goes up there.
Ooh.
No one mentions it, and the family seems weirdly uninterested in whatever is stored above their heads. During the power cut episode, when the lights go out, nobody checks a fuse, flips a switch, or even looks toward the attic. Instead, everyone reacts like the blackout isn't surprising at all, almost like something, or someone, caused it. Then comes the biggest clue, the computer. When Peppa and George play the chicken game in Mummy Pig's book, the high score list contains familiar names and one mysterious username. OP fans believe this stands for Oscar Pig, the missing middle child. But that creates the most interesting question of all. How did his username get on the family computer? Did Oscar play this game before he disappeared? Does he sneak down at night and silently defend his high score? Or did the writers forget to remove a clue they never expected fans to notice? Whatever the reason, OP remains on the scoreboard like the computer itself is whispering, "I'm not deleting this name until someone explains it." But the timeline clue is even crazier.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Then let's go.
In Baby Bump, Peppa watches a video of herself as a baby, while Mummy Pig is visibly pregnant. That unborn child cannot be George. He's supposed to be born much later. The timeline only works if another piglet existed between Peppa and George. And yes, that piglet must be Oscar. Some fans believe George's beloved toy, Mr. Dinosaur, originally belonged to Oscar. George refuses to let it go. Not because he's obsessed, but because it might be the last thing left from the brother he never met. Whether Oscar was written out, hidden away, or quietly erased, he remains Peppa Pig's oldest mystery, and the perfect beginning to unravel the truth behind the pig family's 5 secret children. And if Oscar was the sibling we forgot, wait until you meet the one we were never supposed to see. 2. Peppa's hidden twin, the piglet in the window. If Oscar is the forgotten middle child, then this next sibling is the one who may have never been meant to appear at all. Years ago, fans spotted something strange on an official Peppa Pig poster. The whole family smiles outside their house, adorable as always. Except in one downstairs window, a small piglet face is staring out. A face that looks exactly like Peppa. This mysterious piglet was quickly given names by the internet: Poppy Pig, Olivia Pig, or simply Peppa's evil twin. Everyone assumed it was a mistake, until the Big Build episode changed everything. When Daddy Pig and Mr. Bull rebuild the entire house, they don't relocate. They build the new version on top of the old one, meaning whoever was inside that house before never left. And fans believe that includes the hidden twin. In the rebuilt house, Peppa finally gets a brand new room, but she still has the old bunk bed. And the bottom bunk is now sealed behind a curtain, her private cave, completely hidden. But here's the strange part. Why keep a bunk bed if George now has his own separate room? Some fans say the answer is obvious. That bottom bunk belongs to the twin, the perfect hiding spot for a sibling who slips in and out whenever the family isn't paying attention. This also explains why Peppa's personality changes wildly from episode to episode. In George Catches a Cold, Peppa starts the day sweet and gentle, worried about her little brother, then suddenly shifts into a grumpy, impatient version of herself who complains about his sneezing.
George, please don't sneeze so loudly. This is impossible.
Wasn't Peppa at all. Maybe the twin took over. And now, with a brand new baby in the family, things are about to get even messier. 3. Baby Eevee, the official new sister, with unofficial consequences. Unlike Oscar or the twin, baby Eevee is the one sibling the show openly introduced. And she didn't arrive quietly. She arrived like royalty. A televised announcement, a cinematic special, interviews, promotions, merchandise. Eevee Pig received more spotlight in one day than Peppa and George got in 20 years combined. Peppa didn't get this treatment. George certainly didn't. Oscar didn't even get a mention. And the twin? Still stuck behind the bunk bed curtain, but Eevee gets her own nursery, her own intro line, and her own wave of brand new toys. For the first time ever, Peppa's iconic intro changed. Instead of,
This is my little brother George.
we now hear Peppa proudly say,
My baby sister Eevee.
if you're the hidden twin listening from behind the curtain, that's basically the ultimate betrayal. Even George probably feels it. He spent 2 decades as the adorable youngest child, the baby of the family. Now Eevee takes that role instantly and steals the spotlight along with it. George got a dinosaur. Eevee got a movie premiere. But Eevee's arrival does something even bigger. She forces us to rethink the entire pig family tree, including the siblings we already know. 4. Peppa and George. The originals rewritten. If the pig family truly has 5 children, Oscar, the twin, Eevee, and the original 2, then Peppa and George suddenly aren't at the center of everything anymore. Peppa, for 20 years, has been the face of the brand, the star of the intro, the muddy puddle queen. But now, she's the eldest of a much bigger group, a leader trying to keep the chaos of 4 other piglets under control. And George? Sweet baby George is no longer the baby. He's suddenly the middle child, filled with confusion, responsibility, and jealousy, especially when Eevee starts getting all the attention. Some fans even think George is unconsciously trying to replace Oscar. That would explain why the parents spoil him with museum-sized birthday parties and robot dinosaurs, like they're overcompensating for the piglet they lost. And Peppa's mysterious personality swings? Maybe they aren't her at all.
George just has to go to bed.
Oh, so George is not really properly ill. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Maybe the twin takes over sometimes, especially in episodes where Peppa acts completely different. Together, Peppa and George become the frontline witnesses to the biggest family twist the show has ever created. 5. The new house, built for 5 children, not 3. Now that the pig family has moved into their upgraded massive new home, something becomes obvious. This house was not designed for 3 kids. It was designed for 5. Look at the evidence. Peppa's bunk bed. Still 2 beds, bottom one hidden by a curtain. Hi again, twin. The attic, now bigger than ever. Plenty of space for a piglet who doesn't exist. Oscar, we see you. A brand new office with a brand new computer. Just in time for the mysterious name OP to return. Eevee's nursery, adorable, perfect, and extremely convenient. George's dinosaur kingdom, larger than the old room by a mile. Extra corners, extra cupboards, extra unused space. Almost like the builders expected a larger family. It's as if Mr. Bull didn't just rebuild the house, he expanded it to fit the pig family the writers won't admit is real. So yes, when you follow the clues, the pig family doesn't have 3 children, not even 4. It has 5, Peppa, George, Oscar, the hidden twin, and baby Eevee, together forming the strangest, funniest, most mysterious family tree in Peppa Pig history. Now tell us in the comments, how many pig children do you think actually live in that house? And if you love Peppa Pig mysteries, hidden theories, and weird secrets, be sure to check out our other videos too.